honest, Jake. Am I just overreacting?
No, I don't think so.
I'm really worried about him.
So am I.
Matt keeps acting like it's no big deal. Like it's just a couple beers on Saturday night.
It's every Saturday and every Friday.
It's more than that. I even told you about yesterday afternoon.
What happened?
I found a flask in his knapsack.
A flask of what?
Buttermilk. What do you think? Look, I'm sorry. I've got no right to take this out on you.
Does he know you found it?
No. I put it back and didn't say anything. I mean, what could I say?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not as bad as it seems. I mean, you can't turn into an alcoholic if you're only 15. Can you?
Oh, yes, you can.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You've got to talk to him.
I don't know, Jake. Maybe you'd pay more attention if it came from you. I mean, you're his best friend.
I've tried. It doesn't work. He just says that lots of guys like to have the occasional drink. And if I've got a problem, it just proves I'm a wuss.
I'm not sure I can do this. You know how defensive he is. Every time I mention his drinking, he goes through the roof. And if I tell him I found that flask...
You have to, Ashley. If Matt's got a problem, he has to face it.
So here you are.
Well, hi.
Is this a private club, or can anybody join?
Sure, sit down.
You coming to the game tonight?
Would I pass up a chance to watch Matt Walker in action? The human highlight film himself?
Tell that to my coach.
More problems with Mr. Williams?
Not so far today. But that's mainly because I haven't seen him yet.
Good strategy. Avoid him.
Exactly. And try to score a couple dozen points. If I do that, then maybe he'll get off my back.
Well, listen, I've got to check something out down at the library, so I'll probably see you guys later.
Hey, did I just interrupt something?
No, of course not.
When I came in, you guys looked pretty intense.
No, we were just talking.
About what?
Oh, this and that, I guess.
Ashley, is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just... Matt, listen.
Hey, you get a good night's sleep last night? You're gonna need it against those guys tonight.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots.
You score a lot of points, Matt.
But they got no defense. And if they want to get into a shootout, well, let's just see what happens. Right?
Right.
Wait. Gets better. First, my dad moves out. Now it looks like I'm moving out, too.
Moving out where?
With my dad. He wants me to move into his new apartment.
Well, are you going to?
I guess so. I mean, nobody's really asked me about it, so what else am I supposed to do? I don't know. It might not be so bad. It might even be okay.
Sure. I mean, two guys on their own having a wild time.
Wild? You haven't met my dad. His idea of wild is remodeling the bathroom.
Well, maybe you can help him with that. Teach him to loosen down.
No, it's loosen up.
Ah, well, I was close. Oh, I've got to go. I have to meet one of my teachers.
Yeah, that's all right.
Maybe we'll get together after school?
Actually, I'm going over to Dylan's place.
Maybe tomorrow then.
Sure.
Hello, Courtney.
Hi. Oh, what's his name again? Omar or something?
It's Olaf.
Right, from Sweden.
Finland.
Same thing.
No, it isn't.
Well, sort of the same thing, almost. They're both foreign. Hey, listen, are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
You seemed kind of quiet last night. I just wondered if you weren't feeling so good about moving in with Dad.
I feel okay.
Good. By the way, I couldn't help overhearing what you said to Olaf about going over to Dylan's place today after school.
What about it?
It's just... Did Dylan invite you?
Not exactly. Why would I need an invitation?
Well, see, the thing is, he's invited me over today.
Oh, so I guess I'll be seeing you over there then.
Not exactly.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's just that Dylan and I are composing some songs together, and we need privacy for that. So it may not be such a great idea if you're there.
That's not fair.
Maybe some other day.
He was my friend before he was your friend.
That's not the point, Billy. It's just that Dylan and I have work to do. Billy...
Thanks a lot, Courtney. It's really nice of you.
Here I am, finally. Look, I'm really sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
I sent you a note asking you to meet me here at 5 after, and then I don't show up till 12:15.
Don't worry about it. Just calm down.
Okay, I'm coming.
So, what is it?
What's what?
You obviously want to talk to me about something, otherwise you wouldn't have sent me that note.
I guess. In fact, there is something, and it's kind of private, but I've got to talk to someone. It's Dylan.
What about Dylan?
Yesterday, he did something.
What sort of something?
He kissed me.
What?
That's exactly what I thought when he did it. Like, what? I mean, I'd been over to his place a couple times, and we even agreed to write some songs together. But I couldn't believe he actually felt... I mean, why would Dylan notice someone like me? But then, all of a sudden, he leaned over and... It was incredible.
So, how do you feel about him?
It's actually pretty scary, Ashley. It really is. I've never felt this way before.
Are you trying to tell me you think you're in love with him?
Well, I don't know if I'd say... Yes.
Well, wow.
I know.
That's just great, I guess. Have you seen Matt?
I think he's down in the gym shooting hoops with some of the guys. You haven't had a chance to talk?
Not yet. And I can't quite do it while he's shooting hoops, can I? Hi, Matt. Put the ball down and let's discuss your drinking problem. I was hoping to catch him at the beginning of lunch hour, but Courtney needed to have a talk.
What sort of talk?
Major talk. Very private girl stuff.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to ask, right? Being an ungirl.
You're not going to believe this. Courtney and Dylan.
What about them?
As a couple.
You're joking, right?
She thinks she's in love with him. Are you going to say something? Or are you just going to sit there with your mouth hanging open?
You're right. I don't believe this.
Well, believe it. Apparently, there was this big romantic clinch over at Dylan's garage yesterday. Courtney may never wash her lips again. So there it is. What do you think?
This is incredible.
Of course I love her. I mean, Brooke's my sister.
Well, that depends on how you feel about sisters. I can't stand mine.
Well, sis, sometimes she does things. Like on Friday. She promised she'd be home at 4, so I could go to my party. She wasn't home until 6, and she didn't even apologize.
Well, Brooke can be a little thoughtless sometimes.
Brooke can be very thoughtless and very selfish. Why does she act like that?
Because Brooke is Brooke.
Well, you're her best friend. I mean, you must think she's a good person underneath.
Oh, really?
You mean you don't?
Well, I think Brooke's a princess. Just a total princess. And if you don't believe that, well, just ask Brooke.
So here you are. I haven't seen you all morning.
Oh, I've been here and there.
So what's new?
Nothing much, just the usual. Are you working on something?
Just a project for our class.
Let's see. Hey, that's really good.
Well, you know, guys like me, we can't make the basketball team, but we draw real pretty. So what's all this about the big romance?
Oh, what big romance? Ashley told you?
About you and Dylan, yeah.
I told her that in total confidence. She had no right to... Oh, what am I talking about? You're my friend, too. And I guess you can't keep it a secret if you're going out with someone.
So, you're actually going out with him?
Well, that's what it looks like. I mean, he hasn't actually asked me out on an actual date, but the way things are going...
Well, that's really something.
You don't have to sound so happy for me.
No, it's not that. It isn't. It's just... Courtney, are you sure you know what you're doing?
What's that supposed to mean?
Getting involved with a guy like Dylan.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Look, I'm not trying to trash the guy or anything. It's just... Well, Dylan's kind of a walk on the wild side.
He's really nice.
And he's kind of got the reputation for picking up girls and then dropping them.
You've got no right to say that.
I'm just talking as a friend. Come on. We both know what he's like. He's always getting into some kind of trouble. Just this morning, halfway through last class, he gets hauled down to the principal's office. I don't know what it was about, but knowing Dylan, you've got to figure he's in hot water for something.
Oh, really? You might be surprised.
So, you know what all that was about?
I know quite a few things.
Then what happened?
It's really quite something, actually.
What is?
Brooke.
Well, apparently someone told the principal that Dylan's quite the musician. So he's going to be giving a concert in front of the whole school.
Dylan is?
Oh, this is great.
So, have you seen Ashley?
Since when?
I don't know, since this morning.
Not really. Bumped into her in the hall.
Then you haven't had a chance to talk?
Talk about what?
Nothing. I don't know. I just had the feeling that maybe she wanted to talk to you about something.
She usually knows where to find me. You know, I still can't believe it. They're letting Dylan give a lunch hour concert in front of the whole school?
Yeah, that guy's just full of surprises today.
He's done something else?
I guess you haven't heard about him and Courtney.
What about them?
They're going out together.
You're joking.
That's what I said. But apparently it's for real.
Courtney and Dylan?
True love. If you close your eyes, you can hear the violins.
Is she crazy?
I asked her the same thing. Not in so many words, of course. Same idea. Didn't go over too well. In fact, I'm not sure she's talking to me anymore.
Oh, don't worry about that. Courtney thinks you're great.
As a friend.
Well, of course. She is your friend.
That's true.
But going out with Dylan? Courtney's nuts. She's just gonna get dumped on.
Matt, tell me something. What do you think a guy should do if he starts getting hung up on someone who just sees him as a friend?
I don't know. Who are we talking about?
Nobody in particular. I'm just asking the question. I mean, it is the sort of situation that happens sometimes.
A guy's hung up on a girl, but she doesn't feel the same way?
Yeah.
I guess he should probably just give up. I mean, what else is he supposed to do?
Yeah, you're probably right.
So anyways, it's this 10-page paper on some stupid novel I have no intention of reading.
So then how are you going to write the paper?
I have no intention of doing that either. Well, get your sister to write it.
I don't know.
She's in 12th grade, Kel. It won't take her more than 2 hours to write. Besides, she does it all the time.
I know, but she's starting to feel guilty about it.
I don't believe this. Your sister has morals?
Thank you, Brooke. That's very sweet of you.
Tell her I'll pay her $10. That should take care of the guilt. And tell her I need it by tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
There. I've taken care of my homework. Now let's talk about something else.
But what if she's busy tonight?
Let's talk about...
What if she's got plans?
About Dylan, for instance.
It's amazing, isn't it? All of a sudden, Mr. Rebel turns into a rock star.
I know. It's just the sort of thing that might make a girl start looking at him differently.
Hang on. Don't tell me you're starting to get interested in Dylan.
Not at all. But who knows? He might start getting interested in me, which might be interesting.
Next Friday, huh? It's gonna be harsh.
I guess it'll be okay.
It'll be great. I guess they're probably gonna be in the concert alone, right? I mean, you're probably not going to need a drummer.
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But even so, I mean...
Dylan, I've been looking for you all afternoon.
Yeah?
So...
When I heard, I almost couldn't believe it.
Why? It's no big deal, really. Just a few tunes at lunch.
In the gymnasium, in front of the entire school.
Maybe I'll see you around.
So, do you think maybe you're going to play some of your own songs?
Who knows? To tell you the truth, I'm not even sure I want to do this at all.
What are you talking about? You can't turn down a chance like this.
Oh, I guess I'll probably end up going through with it. Unless Zimmerman decides to pull the plug.
Mr. Zimmerman wouldn't do that. Besides, it was his idea in the first place.
You know what our dear old principal's like. He couldn't pass up the chance to give me a little lecture. If you don't keep up with your schoolwork, young man, there'll be no concert.
Well, I can help you with that.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. Anytime you need help with your homework. Anytime at all.
Well, I guess it's time for congratulations, right?
I guess, if you say so.
And I do say so. I'm impressed. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. So anyway, I got a cruise.
I'll see you later.
Oh, right. Maybe.
Bye then.
He doesn't seem to be too excited, does he?
That's just an act. You know what he's like.
All right. Joe Cool.
His concert's going to be really great. I'm so proud of him.
Proud of him?
I guess you haven't heard yet. Dylan and I are, well, it looks like we've started going out together.
Oh. Really?
Don't worry. They're not going to come within 10 points of us. Is that a guarantee? Take it to the bank. They've got some decent shooters, but they're no good under the boards. We can fast break them to death.
Last time they gave us a pretty good game.
I'm not saying it won't be a good game. I'm just saying that... Dylan, how's it going?
So what's going on with this concert? I never even knew you were a musician.
Well, now you know.
So anyway, like I was saying... So what kind of stuff you planning to play?
Haven't decided.
Play any metal?
So anyway, like you were saying...
I don't believe it. Those goofs are actually taking him seriously.
Brooke, what is it? Oh, nothing really. I was just kind of thinking of going down to the mall and thought maybe you wanted to come.
Not this afternoon. I'm kind of busy. What do you think? Nah, not this one.
What are you doing?
Deciding what to wear, obviously.
Deciding what to wear for what?
Nothing in particular. I just thought I might drop in on someone. Right. This one.
Why does it bug you so much that Dylan's giving a concert?
It doesn't bug me at all. I just wish they'd put him on MTV so we could shut him off.
Matt,
Tell you the truth, I'm actually looking forward to this concert. 'Cause I don't believe the guy's any good at all.
Courtney says he's a great musician.
Courtney also says she's in love with him. So you want to trust her judgment?
You know, it's actually starting to sound like you're jealous.
Of Dylan? That's ridiculous.
Why do you keep on talking about it?
I don't keep on talking about it. You're the one who keeps talking about it. I don't even want to talk about it at all.
Oh.
And the really incredible part? Why would old Zimmerman offer him the chance in the first place? We're talking about Dylan, the guy who fouls up everything he touches.
Well, maybe that's exactly why he's giving him this chance. To see if it'll help Dylan turn things around. Give him something he can feel proud of for a change.
You think that's it?
Why not?
Yeah, that makes sense. In other words, this concert is just... Basically, it's the last chance for the hopeless loser.
I wouldn't put it that way.
Well, I would. Yeah, that almost makes sense.
Anyway, let's forget about the concert for just a minute. There's something I need to talk to you about.
It'll have to wait. I gotta run.
Matt, just give me a few minutes.
After the game. I'll see you later. Billy,
What are you doing here?
I don't know. Just hanging around. Something like that.
I thought you were going to Dylan's.
Nope.
You feeling all right?
Sure.
Is there something you want to talk about?
Nope.
Then would you like to play some chess?
Playing chess with you isn't a lot of fun, considering it only takes you 45 seconds to beat me.
Well, exactly. I'll beat you in 45 seconds, and then you can swear at me for a minute and a half, and you'll feel much better. Trust me.
Okay, let's give it a try.
No, I wasn't exactly looking for you. I mean, why would I do that?
No reason I can think of.
I just happened to be passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. It's new. What do you think?
It's all right.
Just all right? So, this is where you do your practicing, is it? Be nice to hear you play something.
Okay.
Oh, not right now. I can't stay. Well, why not? As long as I'm here. And as long as you play something short. Oh, hi, Courtney. Nice to see you. I'm sorry, I didn't think you'd be busy.
No, listen, Brooke was just...
That's right. You don't need to explain. I'm sorry.
Courtney, don't...
Did I interrupt something?
'15 is now on Nick every weekday.
You're kidding.
Nope, the saga continues tomorrow. So tune in and you'll see it.
That's the whole point.
15 weekdays at 5:30, right after Hey Dude, only on Nickelodeon. Now, stay tuned for What Would You Do? Next on Nick.